Let's go to the debt market. What can we say about the structure of fixed income or bond market? According to the data of the site of self-regulating organization of participants of the USA stock market, the volume of this market is equal to 130 trillion. At the same time, the largest share of this market belongs to US bond market, 40%. Then we can see European, Chinese, and Japanese market in decreasing order. According to the data of the Bank of International Settlements, more than half of bonds market belongs to government of developed countries. I would like to illustrate that point with the help of this picture. What is interesting, this situation is typical for developed countries. You can see the dominance of government bonds on the US, Japanese, German, British, French, and Canadian markets. As for emerging market concerned, we can see the other situation. On the developing market, we can see the leadership of the private bonds market. Let's have a look at the structure of the US bond market. The biggest market is government bond market, treasuries bond market. It has reached 26 trillion. It's interesting that the structure of the US bond market has changed during the last decade. In 2008, the largest market was mortgage-backed securities, and then we could see mortgage fail and crisis of 2008. As for European bond market, it also has reached a record during the period of pandemic, COVID. You can see that the public debt is a heavy burden for many European countries. For example, Italian public debt is equal to 150% to GDP. It's interesting that normal proportion of this indicator is 65%. It was established by European Commission at the moment of creating of European Union. To conclude, the government bonds are the leading and the biggest part of the bond market in developed countries. I'd just like to illustrate that point with the data of the Bank of International Settlement. And a few words about the trading volume. Why the bond market is bigger than stock market? We can see different types of investor. Largest investors on bond market are institutional investors with big and smart money. As for stock market, we can see a large share of retail investors on this market. There are many reasons of the sharp increase of government debt. We can remember consequences of crisis of 2008, weakened economy that needs to stimulate, as a result, a deficit of budget, illegal migration, policy of quantity easing. Low interest rates help the growth of the public debt. In the last report of OECD, public marketable debt increased from 40 trillion in 2019 to 44 trillion in 2023, and it's expected to reach a new record of 56 trillion in 2024. The cost of new borrowing in the OECD area increased an average from 1% in 2021 to 4% in 2023, while interest expenses rose from 2.3% to 2.9% of GDP over the same period. And at last, a few words about the important role of the US Treasury market. Why exactly the treasury market is the largest and the leading? What can we say about its rivals? As for Japanese government bonds market, is the largest, but it was not interesting for foreign investors because of very low yield. And what we can say about European government bond? It's a fragmentary market. We see bonds of Germany, Greece, France, Italy, Malta, and so on. All these countries have different economic potential, different rating, different level of liquidity, and as a result, different level of credit risk. To conclude, exactly treasury market is the benchmark of attitude to risk because this market is the largest and the most liquid. The keystone of world financial market is treasury markets. You can see from the chart the dynamics of the yield of 10 treasuries. It was typical downtrend. In 2016, we can see an attempt to break this trend, but it was not successful. The stock market fell in love with low rates. By low rates, investors wanted risk and more profit, so they had to buy American stock. And what we can see now, after pandemia, there was an inflation flash. Federal Reserve System had to increase the key rates. As a result, the yield of 10 Treasury has grown up to 5%. In the end of 2024, the majority of analysts and investors were expecting Armageddon in the economy and stock market, but nothing happened. And yield fell to 4%. Market became optimistic. Everybody is expecting decrease of the key rate. Everybody is ready to buy stocks and Bitcoin. To conclude, the bond market is the leading and crucial part of the security market. The value on this market is determined by institutional investors with large and smart money. In order to understand perspectives of world financial market, we must estimate the temperature of the bond market.